What in the all natural? Oh, say what?
It's probably been open for a while.
Oh shit. I'm echoing. Oh man, hey! Live on EXO. Wow. No way. That's crazy. This is crazy. They let me back on.
You're free.
I'm free at last on IG. Wow.
Coretta.
I didn't even do anything because I've been posting stuff and still doing things that I wasn't supposed to be doing on here and telling all of the truth still. Oh my goodness. It's working. It's been a long time. Hey! Whoa! Okay! They gonna hate me because now I got both of them.
Get another phone and run them off.
Oh, damn! Well, they not gonna like me. Oh, shit! I got my platform back. I feel special. I feel like they care about me for a second.
I wouldn't think that.
You know, I don't.
Maybe the white hat's got a hold
go
of
that
it.
far. Don't go that far. Okay. Sorry. Too soon? Too much? Ah, shit! I'm excited. I got my platform back. I was sitting here like, damn. And then I saw the bubble come up and I was like, that's not the same one. Oh, snap. Woody woo! Hey, family! Some of my 90s family on here is not on my other one, on Lonnie's Truth. And I kept telling y'all to go to that one because I was being blocked so much. That's crazy! Dang. They let me back on. What's that mean? I gotta stop celebrating. That can't be a good thing. That's too good to be true. Damn, what you gonna do now? Oh, shit. What's gonna happen now? Okay. We're gonna see what happens now, because, alright, I'm back on. Okay. Well, hello. Damn, y'all have missed a lot on here. I don't even know. I feel like
way behind.
I feel like this is cold on this live stream. Like, this one's so cold. Everybody like, what? Well, if you go to my other one, you'll see what happened today, where this woman that was collecting money on our behalf and harassing people and messaging them to give them to let her help with the Venmo issue and give her the money and she'll take care of it. She called to call me a whore, tell me I'm famous, and that's why everybody should try to kill me. Well, y'all, if you're not on Lonnie's Truth, you gotta go. It was a fun conversation, and it was really funny because she called right when we were about to hang out with y'all, so that was fun. I can't believe I'm on here right now. I can't. It's cold. I'm a little chilly. They're gonna warm it up, and they're gonna lock it back down. I wonder, what does this mean? Does this mean that I can post whatever I want in my story? But anyway, squirrel. Anyways, yeah, so she got mad and whatever. It was hilarious. Me and Grandma were busting up. Mom was not happy. She was seriously not happy. But me and Grandma were dying. And she didn't like that. The call didn't go the way she wanted it to go. So yeah. I want to talk to you a little bit about that. Well, Mom does, because I'm sick of having this conversation. So
first of all, I want to thank everybody, the 90s family, the superheroes, the people that are on here that give us a heads up. We literally could not continue to do what we do without you guys. It takes most of our time and our energy every day to get to a safe place, to just do a couple of tasks like getting food to eat, going if we stop and get groceries and stuff for the ice chest or whatever. That usually will take us all day long, and then we come on and we try to do lives and we try to speak truth. We don't have the time in a day to check all the messages. We try really hard to get back with all the messages we can, but there's a lot of witches that come on today. A witch popped her head up. So apparently she had sent money. She sent money that was designated to get me a jacket to Allie's Venmo because I gave my jacket away. And she had sent money, I don't know, maybe back in March. Well, this is April, so in March. Not back in March, but in March. We usually try to answer those, if you guys, send money or whatever, we try to answer you and thank you. We're not asking for money, but it helps. She, on her message, when she sent money, she said God told her to send it. We were trying to piece things together. 2 days ago, somebody had sent me a screenshot of this conversation that this lady had with some of the 90s. She was privately messaging them and saying, hey, if you're trying to send money through the Venmo, send it to me and I can help you with the Venmo. So I posted it up and I'm like, for the gazillionth time, stop. We're not asking for money. Nobody's collecting money on our behalf. We've been through this I don't know how many times. I said, if you see people collecting money on our behalf, they're witches, pedophiles, and what was the other thing? They're corrupt. They're like frauds, corrupt, whatever. So apparently it was this lady, and I guess she had been kicked off of one of the some of the admins had kicked her out, so they obviously had good reason. Well, she sent me, after that, I didn't realize she was the one that one of the 90s had sent me the screenshot of. So then the next day I get this private message that I'm going to sue you for defamation and, happy witching and just basically go fuck you. So I messaged her back last night. I'm like, if you have a problem with me, you can come message me directly. Like, I don't know who you are. I don't know what the hell's going on. Well, she called today, so we did that on live. She was all over the board.
She didn't even know what she was calling for.
She,
funny.
God told me to give you that money and yada, 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 but I don't want the money back. But, we couldn't even make sense of what it is she wanted.
She couldn't make sense. She couldn't.
But I just have to thank you guys that look out for us.
But wait, though, it also went back to I asked a question, you wouldn't answer my question. So what did I do to you? Girl, the fuck did I do to you? I'm not even home. Like, we are in the, girl, like, she was,
yeah,
she was so painful. But we go back to this, you didn't answer my question. If you seen somebody so, like, that you seen that you felt like it's okay, they have a huge platform, so they are probably inundated with messages. I'm not anybody special. I say that over and over and over and over and over and over the fuck again, that I am no one special. I am not a celebrity. I'm just telling you my truth. And it's amazing what people see because they see numbers. It's amazing what people see because they're their own TV mentality. So for her, it was, well, you're famous and you're this. The only person who called me famous was my pimps.
Well, and that's the thing. The witches don't know. Witches have no loyalty. There's no loyalty. Or is that the pirates? There's no loyalty among pirates. There's no loyalty among witches and pedophiles and pimps. They will backstab each other. What they don't know, well, they'll know now, but what they don't know is that there's somebody, there's dissension in the ranks, and there's somebody that has intel that feeds us intel and kind of gives us a heads up of, hey, they're saying this, they're saying that. Well, this lady used quite a few key phrases that we were hearing already that were coming out of the cult meetings that they have. They have cult meetings. They meet many times a day. They plot and plan evil. not just against us, but so one of those key phrases was they're in the cult meetings. They've been saying Shelly's gaslighting the witches, whatever. I don't know what that means. I leave my kid alone, stay away from us. I don't want shit to do with your witchcraft shit. If that's gaslighting, then I guess I'm guilty of that. But so she said the same thing, and there were several other phrases like that she said that we had already heard weeks ago coming out of cult meetings.
She's like, you whore.
She's called Allie a whore.
I'm like, okay. I mean? But she's the one that's like, I'm a survivor.
She was talking God very well. The Lord told me to send this to you. So it's like,
you got to be careful of your regular panhandlers. That's basically what we're trying to tell you.
We never once asked for money. We never will. I don't like to mess with it. And this is a perfect example of why. But even if not asking for money, we're still getting caught up in the money bullshit. Like, I don't even have, it's fucking exhausting. I'm over it. But I have to thank you 90s for taking up our slack, because there's been so many people that have come out and tried to speak truth, and it takes a freaking village. It literally takes a village. If you guys weren't giving us a heads up, I know somebody would be collecting money on our behalf, and then we were going to get tagged for fraud or scamming people, or, you know what I mean? The tactics that they use are insane. The only reason we're out here and alive so long is because we have an army behind us. If it wasn't for you guys looking out for us and bringing things to our attention, we wouldn't still be here. People like Seth Rich and Isaac Cappy, they didn't get to speak truth for very long because they didn't have an army behind them. So thank you. Like, I can't thank you guys enough for all the help that you give us. It literally takes a village to speak truth.
Thank you. Yeah. Y'all have no idea. This is exhausting. Some people are like, well, do you regret the bonnet video?
No, I don't. It has to be said. Somebody has to do it. It's got to be done. I have no problem doing it. It's just a lot. It's a lot of it in and of itself, but when then you pile on all the witch bullshit and all the extra stuff that doesn't need to be, it's ridiculous.
Echoing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of this is if only you knew.
But on the on the flip side, on the good note, if we weren't standing in the place we're standing, if we didn't have these cameras on, if we weren't being transparent about everything, it would never cross your mind that it could be so crazy, or that there was so much evil, or that people were that slimy and low. Like, it's normal human beings, normal Americans don't think like that. We don't act like that. We're dealing with a whole other thing. But in our wild, if somebody held a gun to my head 30 years ago, there's no way I could have ever thought that people could be so evil and deceptive and manipulative and do the evil things that they do. It just would have never occurred to me. And most of you 90s are the same way. Those things would never occur to you, but you're seeing them firsthand, and it's a whole other reality.
If people would look around you and see that there's something going on everywhere. It's almost like somebody flipped a switch a few days ago. You can't make this shit up. The things that are going on around you, if you try to tell your family, you can't make it up. If you look outside, you can't make it up. TikTok will tell you some things that you can't make up. Telegram will tell you some things that you just can't make up. What do you think is going on? Why did we circle back to the riots? Why? Huh? Nobody's as upset about the children. Nobody's as upset about the thousands of kids they found in containers with the mass weapons, drugs, and Lord knows what else. Nobody's upset about the dead bodies that's at the border. Nobody's upset about the children that are at the border. Nobody's upset about the 6-year-old baby that was found with over 30 men's semen in her body. Nobody's upset, really, about the children, but we want to be upset about one more black man. Because we can agree that BLM, Black Lives Matter, but what about those black children that were in those containers? Well, now the police are gearing up for White Lives Matter.
If you're supporting Black Lives Matter, but you're not equally as enraged and doing equally as much for the children, you're a hypocrite.
Mm-hmm.
At best, you're a hypocrite.
Where is that same rage? Where's that same cry? Where's that same anger? Because there's babies that's been slaughtered. There's children. They found hundreds, thousands of just penises. Y'all didn't see that one? Where they found human penises. What did you think I meant by when I said the boys, they peel them like a banana? After you peel a banana, what do? Take the banana. No rage for that. Men?
Go back and look for Sandra Bullock's interview on Oprah, where she talks about using penis foreskin face mask or whatever, facelift crap. That's what she's talking about. She said it loud and proud. Everybody nervously chuckled and then went about their merry way.
Mm-hmm. What do you think I meant when I said the boys don't last as long? They peel them like bananas. Anyone? No? No outrage? Remember when Sandra Bullock was like, oh, that Korean baby boy, his foreskin? Steve Harvey, when he did it on his show because Oprah did it? You could pull those up because that's common knowledge, but you didn't know what you were listening to.
Because normal humans don't think like that. They could never fathom that. They could never, in a million years, could never think that would even be a thing. These people are not like us.
Oh, but did you also hear about the children's heads, the babies? They found thousands of severed baby heads, too? Where's nobody? Can you imagine if that was your child's head? Your baby that you kissed goodnight? Can you imagine if somebody cut their head off and dropped it into a container? Somebody found it and nobody was pissed? What do you think I meant by they keep shrines and souvenirs? They cut off hands, feet, ears, pieces of their face, and they keep them for shrines, put them underground. You will smell it when you get too close.
Trophies.
Where's the outrage? Nobody's angry. Everybody like, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do this. You got people burning shit down once again. You got people looting and shit in the name of reparations for one man. But and every place, he wasn't even, there's people still rioting over Floyd, not in the same place he was killed, but all over the damn world. Where's the same outrage for the children? There's bodies washing up in the water. Remember when I told you that water graves? The video that somebody made of me on YouTube that went viral on accident. Yeah, that one. When I said that there are my friends, I don't know where my friends' bodies are. So I'm still kicking either way it goes. Remember when I said that? Yeah, the water graves that I was talking about on the island. You think that they really have the damn time or the heart or any damn care in the world to drop them with any type of respect, or to drop them for them to sink to the bottom of the ocean? No. They don't put children in a bag, wrap them up, and then cement block them and drop them to the bottom. No. They hope and they think that their body stinks enough because of everything that they've already did. All the sex, Lord knows whatever else they used. Whether you were in the dirt or in a room, whether you're an animal blood or animal species, no matter how many times they've used your body, depending on how you look and how bad you are, They just drop them in the water, thinking that the fish will eat them. Nope. They wash back up. That's in the news too. Not in your mainstream media news, but everybody else is waiting because there's people who I went to a George Floyd riot in Las Vegas, Nevada. It was supposed to be a peaceful protest. I was in the car. There's actually video of that on my mom's Facebook. You can go back and look at it. We didn't go for George Floyd. We went because we wanted to see what the hell was going on. So we drove in the middle of everything. We have it all on camera. Go back. It's true. Everything was fine and peaceful and dandy in the middle of it at night. About 10, 11 o'clock, shit switched and flipped. Here came Antifa. Here comes lawyers ready to bail them out for breaking shit. At midnight, people in red shirts showed up just to bail out all the looters.
Yeah, they had pre-printed shirts, matching shirts. They were, after hours, it was after 10 o'clock at night, they were in I think it was the public library. They were all meeting there, and their job was to bail out rioters.
So help me understand, because there were some people at the Floyd rally and they didn't even know why they were there. They were there. You want to know why they were there? Is because the mainstream media told them to be there. The mainstream media put the riots on. So because the mainstream media said that black people and everybody else needed to get out and do this, that, and this, since it was on the media, then people were out there and didn't even know who the fuck they were fighting for. They were just out there because the mainstream media told them to. So why is it that once again, I don't see a damn sign. The BLM leader, the one that brought $1 million home, multiple $1 million homes, in the area that's not even 2% black people? Yeah, her. I ain't seen one sign of Child Lives Matter. I didn't see, if you wanted to see that, I didn't see one sign of Black Child's Lives Matter. I didn't see shit of that, but I see her buy a house. Everybody did. The whole world knows. So with your money, with the way they scammed you, she brought $1 million home, not just one, but multiple. Because Black Lives Matter. Huh. Oh, sorry, thank you. She brought 4 homes. So help me understand, once again, where's the outrage? Where is it? You got innocent children that is somebody, well, George Floyd called out for his mama. Do you know how many times there's innocent children, as we've been on this conversation, as we're on this conversation, that's begging, let me go, stop, leave me alone, no, get off me. Mom, Dad, where's my foster parents? Who are you? Where the fuck am I? Anybody thought about that? No one cares about that, though. About the 4 or 5-year-old baby, 6-year-old baby, 7-year-old baby, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, grew up there, so now you 20 and passed. So, Because last time I checked, now if your Asian life doesn't matter, your black life doesn't matter, your brown life doesn't matter. You got now white lives matter that is now on the streets and the police are gearing up for. So kind of sounded like all lives matter to me, but what do I know? What the fuck do I know, right? we're at a point though. Somebody got to make a choice, because there's some things that some people are going to find, and even though you knew, you're still not going to be able to deal with some things. We'll see. Because it seems like there's a switch that flipped, and then all of a sudden, all these false flags, I mean, red flags, red flags, false flags, red flags that are happening all over the place. Ammo is out. I wonder why. So, I don't know. I don't know. We will be on Telegram in a little bit. It's cool. My XO page is working now. That's good. Good to know.
We've been doing a lot of question and answers on Telegram.
And it's been helping a lot for, everybody needs to learn. Truth is truth. Truth is priceless. You don't want to pull off a scab, and sometimes that sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah. Still, add me on Lonnie's Truth for XO page, because that's where everything else has been. And to, you know who I'm talking to, I'll be on Telegram tonight. We'll be on Telegram tonight. And the admins on my Telegram, just in case, it's a very big room. It's a full room. Not full room, it's a big room. There's thousands of people in there, and sometimes the live chat can get up to hundreds. There's people from all over the world. It's an amazing chat. There's never a dull moment on there. We get people coming up on there, and the bullshit that y'all seen earlier, and witches that pop their head up, and pimps who want to do this and that, and people have to deal with the chat. It's literally a full-time job. They just ask, we do the Q&A, like, don't hog the mic. Don't be a giant baby, or you'll get kicked out. Either be an adult. There's no kids in this room. This room is not for the faint either. So don't come in there with your weird ass names or weird pictures and shit. You'll be kicked out. Just and don't whine about it.
It's not about
don't
you.
Care. It's not about you.
Kids.
There's some serious things that go on in there, though. We do have victims and survivors who are trying to make a choice, and I'm talking to you. I'm talking to a lot of you. I haven't seen some of you in a while, and I hope everything is okay. There are victims who are in the major porn industry that are trying to make a choice. There are some who are, it doesn't matter. Trafficking, again, is like soda. It really doesn't matter. So we'll be on there tonight. And the admin that I put on there, I trust him with my life. I do. And that says a lot. That says a lot. So if there is a Telegram chat that is started on there, and we're not in there, then you can always talk to them or message them and they will help you. And if you need something right then and there, they will help you, and one of them will be able to get my attention. There are things that happen on there, and especially when we have to talk to victims, just please just mute your mic, pray for them.
Sometimes we have to talk past you guys and talk directly to survivors and victims that are on the page. Just be patient with that.
And we just go right back to conversation after, but just fall back, just chill, and we jump right back on. But
if you have questions that you want to ask, you can post them up, and we try to take a good sampling of different types of questions.
Yeah, and the questions get intense and crazy. And then, we try to take questions in between. And for the people who are on there, and I'll let you know if it's too much of a green light. I'll tell you. I'll definitely tell you. My mom, she don't care. She has no filter. I'm the one who has to yellow light her, then be like, red light, red light. Too much. So, honestly though, people need to wake the hell up. People need to stop looking away. People need to stop. I don't want to hear that. People need to stop with that's too graphic for me to listen to. It's too graphic for people to deal with. And what do you think that people that are saving these kids from are walking into? What do you think they're walking into? Daisies and roses, a baby mill that all the babies are wrapped up tightly in blankets and being fed? No. So, yeah. We get graphic, and this room, like I said, is not for the faint, because if people start realizing the things that's going on now, it'll be a little bit easier to process when it slaps you in the face. There's no way to prepare, and there's still no easy way to deal. But a slight heads up works than putting your head in the sand. And that too, some people do live in a fantasy land. Some people really do live in a fantasy land, because if you only knew a lot of things, because you guys have been able to see things, since we have not, we've let you see everything, and we will continue. All this is too much for just me. There are truth tellers who write books, who expose from their platforms, from the comfort of where they stay, and don't have issues, and they can make numerous videos for years, been speaking out for years, and not have any type of issues whatsoever. None. However, me, on the other hand, I make a video, and the hell that rains down, and the things that happen. You guys have seen the brotherhood from state to state. You guys have seen doctors. You guys have seen Lord knows what pop up. Telegram. Just people just sitting overseas and around the world have seen some things that they're like, is this really happening right now? Is this for real? There's every walk of life on my page. Every single walk of life. Nobody cares about who you love, what religion you are, what color you are. It's the same message, and it's the same focus. And once you get detoured and distracted, there's nothing else to talk about, because you can't be on both sides. You can't play both sides with this situation. There's no both sides. You're either for it or you're against it. That's it. I don't give a damn about who you care about, who you love, how you pray, as long as you're not sending no damn bad juju our way or anybody else's way. Why can't we all talk about what the hell is going on? Because everybody else want to call us crazy. You got to pick one. The sad part is Everybody's waiting on the mainstream media, or somebody's waiting on Trump to fix it, or somebody's waiting on this person to fix it. Stop waiting on everybody to fix it. We have already said that. My mom has said that since the beginning. There is no one to fix it, as if you haven't noticed. How do you tell the same story from your comfort of your home and not die exposing big stories and do things like that? We've had situations that we don't even know what day it is anymore. The things that the angels and the superheroes have seen is just like, what the fuck is life even for anymore? And then we're like, you get our point. Because we barely said what my story is, what we need to say. Barely scratched the surface with my shit. You guys have seen multiple pimps of mine pop their head up. The connections that are wild. And we can't get no type of peace. But you got people that are writing books and sitting doing podcasts and doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that, and it's just sitting fine. And then all of a sudden my story is now theirs. Now all of a sudden they get slammed with witchcraft. Now all of a sudden they this, they that, because our story don't match together just as much. Because why? Because I'm getting attention for it. Because of my truth that I've hid from years. I don't like it. I don't accept it. I don't want anything to damn do with it. I don't want to be experimented on either. So that's why I don't talk about so much. I am shocked. I'm shocked at something's got to give. Something that's got to give. And if you don't notice what the hell is going on, something's got to give with you. Something's wrong with you. Seriously, something's wrong with you. If you do not know, if you don't see what the hell is going on around you, everywhere, it is everywhere right now. And I posted that entire story, and that's only half of the things. That's not even a bit of the things that's going on in the world right now. Something's got to give. Nobody can just sweep this under the rug and just kidding, never mind, like Ebola. Nobody can sweep this under the rug and just kidding, we'll still pass out plastic straws. No, this is not that type of situation. We're not going back to 2010. This is not what this is. Everybody's not going to just go back to no. I've been contacted by people in the military that told me, thank you so much for contacting me. Just your messages really do send some peace. That have said there's things happening, just still hang in. Oh, hang in. I'm hanging. Hanging. So, thank you. But come on over to Telegram. People feel the need to come on there. We're gonna cuss you out. Bet. Come over to Telegram.
Line.
Pimps, come on over to Telegram. Y'all, if you've just been on this page, you missed a lot. You need to add me on Lonnie's Truth. You've missed a lot. Don't even know where to start. And neither does anyone else that have been up on it. If you ask any one of the angels, like, what did you go through when they met up with us? I bet you their first response is going to be like, all right, well, we'll see y'all on Telegram. I'll run a Q&A on here again. I'm adding thousands to this profile, and to the other one, and open to speaking with somebody soon. Interview, a talk, whatever As long as it means let's get this message out even more. Let's do it.
Let's get on with this.
Let's just get the fuck on with it. Let's go. Let's go. So, all right. We'll see y'all there. I believe that the Telegram chat is already running by admins. So if you get, I think it's already going. And then we'll be on there in a little bit. All right. All right. See y'all there. You want to pray real quick?
Yeah. Dear God, we just come to you right now, Father God. We just ask that you cover us right now tonight, Lord. I ask that you be with everybody that's on this Facebook and Instagram, Lord. I ask that you cover the people on Telegram. Father God, let us have a good discussion tonight. Father God, let a lot of people come to the knowledge, Father God, of who you are, Father God, and also what's going on with the children. And Father God, I just ask that you light a fire under everybody to save these kids. To do what we need to do as human beings, to do what we need to do as adults on behalf of these children, Father God. We just ask that you cover us, Lord. I come against any witches and anybody that would mean harm. We just ask that you send angels to surround and minister to everybody, Lord, tonight. In your holy name, amen.
Amen. All right. Well, it's going to be a fun night, I'm sure. We'll see y'all there. Bye.